When we look at the most powerful spiritual practices throughout history, two stand out above all others: fasting and prayer. Combined, they create a spiritual synergy that breaks through barriers we never thought possible. Think about it. In our world of constant consumption and distraction, what could be more radical than intentionally saying no to our physical appetites so we can say yes to a deeper spiritual hunger? Fasting isn't about punishing yourself. It's about creating space. When you step away from the table, you're making room for something greater to enter your life. You're saying, "God, I want you more than I want my next meal." Prayer without fasting is powerful, but prayer with fasting, that's when mountains truly begin to move. That's when we see the impossible become possible. When we combine these practices, we're aligning our physical bodies with our spiritual intentions. I remember meeting Sarah 3 years ago. She was battling depression that medication couldn't touch. Her marriage was falling apart. Her career was stagnant. She felt spiritually empty. Then she committed to a 21-day period of prayer and partial fasting. She gave up social media, processed foods, and limited her meals to specific times of day. Instead of scrolling or snacking, she prayed. She journaled. She meditated on scripture. By day 7, something shifted, she told me, her eyes brimming with tears. It wasn't dramatic at first, just a subtle lifting of the heaviness I'd carried for years. By day 14, I felt joy again, real joy, for the first time in a decade. And by day 21, I had clarity about my marriage, my career, and my purpose that I'd never experienced before. Today, Sarah's marriage is healed. She's found work that fulfills her. Most importantly, she's discovered a spiritual practice that sustains her through life's inevitable challenges. This is the power of fasting and prayer. It's not magic. It's not a formula. It's a pathway to breakthrough that spiritual seekers have walked for thousands of years. If you're feeling stuck, if you're facing a situation that seems impossible, I want to challenge you today. Consider setting aside time for intentional fasting and prayer. Start small if you need to. Maybe it's just one meal, maybe it's social media, maybe it's something else that's consuming your attention. Create that space, fill it with prayer, and watch as breakthrough begins to happen in ways you never imagined possible. When we empty ourselves, we create room for divine filling. When we acknowledge our hunger for more than just food, we open ourselves to nourishment that truly satisfies. The question isn't whether fasting and prayer work. The question is, are you ready to experience their transformative power in your own life?